This story is shared as folklore and personal experience. It is not presented as fact or evidence, but as a piece of Appalachian storytelling passed down through generations. The Whistler of Frozen Head. East Tennessee folklore story. People around Morgan County don't like to talk about Frozen Head State Park after dark. Not because of bears or cliffs, or the way the fog settles thick in the valleys, but because of something locals call the Whistler. I first heard about it the way most people do, quietly, half joking, from someone who lowers their voice without realizing they're doing it. They say if you're deep on the trail after sunset and you hear whistling behind you, you don't turn around. Not because it's rude, but because whatever's making that sound doesn't want to be seen. It wants to be followed. I was hiking near the Panther Branch Trail one late fall afternoon. The kind of day where the woods go silent early. No birds, no wind, just that heavy stillness you only notice once it's already wrapped around you. I had gone farther than I planned, and dusk crept in faster than expected. That's when I heard it. A single, slow whistle. Not musical, not cheerful. More like someone testing the air. I stopped walking. The whistling stopped too. At first I told myself it was another hiker, maybe someone trying to get a friend's attention. But there was something off about it. The pitch was wrong, too steady, too deliberate. I took one step forward. The whistle sounded again, this time closer. Locals say the whistler never appears in front of you. It always stays just out of sight, always behind, always slightly uphill. If you stop, it stops. So I stopped. The woods went completely silent. No insects, no leaves, not even my own breathing felt loud enough to exist. Then the whistling came again, right behind me. I didn't turn around. Every story I'd ever heard rushed back at once. How the whistler mimics people. How it learns the sounds hikers make. Boots on gravel, a cough, even your own whistle, if you're foolish enough to answer back. I kept my eyes forward and walked faster. That's when I noticed my footsteps sounded wrong. They were matching mine perfectly, but heavier, slower, like something big trying to walk softly and failing. The whistling stopped. Instead I heard breathing. Low, controlled, patient. It felt close enough that if I reached back, my hand would touch something I didn't want to name. I broke into a run. Branches scraped my jacket. My lungs burned. I didn't look back, even when the trail curved, and logic said I should have seen something by then. But I didn't. When I finally reached the parking area, the air felt lighter, like the woods had exhaled. I turned around then. Nothing. No footsteps, no whistling, no movement in the trees. Just silence. Later, when I told a local about it, he didn't laugh. He just nodded once and said, "That's why they call it the Whistler. If you hear it twice, you're being tested. If you hear it 3 times, you've already gone too far." I asked him what the Whistler actually was. He shook his head. "Doesn't matter," he said. "It ain't there to hurt you. It's there to see who doesn't listen."